Lenny Jacobson.
That's as much as you could show, too. The rest of it is not made
cable.
for
It's
Really?
for cable.
family 5 o'clock viewing.
This family, it's good for.
Right. You play one of the brothers.
Yes.
Lenny Jacobson is here, by
Oh,
the way,
sorry, I
just in case you don't know
interrupted
who we're
Hi.
talking to.
And just in case.
I can't help but notice your shirt.
Oh, I just wanted, obviously, this is a big day today. This is a tough day. So I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that I'm supporting. Is there a camera I can look into?
You're looking at it, straight ahead.
I just want to say to
You have a
Zane,
message.
Zane, listen, buddy, go for it. Live your 20s. Don't worry about it. You know, hang with your friends, go to movies, watch TV tonight at 10:30 on Comedy Central, and the next 10 weeks.
I think that's really going to help
You
him
know, I just
out.
want him to be happy.
Yeah.
So I
mon-
brought my support for
The money will come later.
You're a giver.
Yeah, I mean, he's got time to get other jobs in his 20s.
And make gazillions of dollars.
Sure.
And have girls throw themselves at him.
Maybe.
Helps
I
when you're
think
in a
he's
band.
engaged, actually.
I think that's what the whole kerfluffle was over.
I think there's probably more than that.
Probably the ball and chain was like, that's enough of the teen
enough.
worship.
Touring.
Come home and mow the lawn.
So many great names that are a part of this show,
Yeah.
and you were just telling us for the first time Comedy Central's doing a serial
It's
drama.
It's a serialized comedy. So basically, each episode follows a new part of this epic journey that we go on. It usually ends with a cliffhanger of some kind. So it does feel like you're watching a drama in a sense because you want to tune in each week.
There's plot.
There's a plot. We're not afraid to just have things happen, and then there's repercussions for it. There's consequences. So it's interesting. It's what a lot of TV you're watching today is. Which
So
is
Ben
dramas.
Stiller is the executive producer.
Yep.
It is scripted.
And he cameos. He cameos in the,
as we saw a couple of
the
cameos
pilot.
there. It's scripted, but do you have the opportunity? I mean, some of these little bits here, they're hilarious. It almost seem like they're extemporaneous
Ad-lib.
things that just kind of happen when you guys are sitting here.
We call it ad lib in the news business. I don't know what you call it.
We call it ad lib,
Oh, okay.
improv.
Yeah, improv.
We don't call it improv.
Or our director
don't
would be
call it
like,
improv.
that's a waste of time. Don't do that. Stick to the script.
Yeah, knock it off.
No, we did it. We do a little bit of improv. We also do a lot of once the script is written out, we'll sit down and go over it. Dan and Alex, who created the show, will give us the freedom to be like, well, maybe we would say it like that. And then also on the day we would shoot stuff, we would rehearse the scene. And if it just wasn't feeling quite right, we'd be like, all right, well, you try saying this, I'll try saying that, or you say that. And then we'd shoot it that way. I think if you gave us full improv
It'd be a mess.
license to improv, yeah, it wouldn't.
You never.
It'd be ugly. It'd be a lot of just me talking about weird stuff and
Yeah.
But with so many,
Like this.
with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Ben Stiller, I mean, do you all get together to workshop it? It's not just the writers do their job?
Dan, Alex, John Bass, and myself did a lot of that. And then when Michael Madsen came in, he was like, I want
right.
improv,
Yeah.
And then we were like, you can do anything you want. Just make it Michael Madsen. And then Cuba he was so great because he played it. He plays like a crazy version of himself. He played it like a drama. He just went 110%. And anything that was improv by him was just stuff that came out of his mouth, and we were like, yeah, we're just going to use that. A lot of his stuff, where he just goes off on a little bit of a rant here and there, is Cuba being Cuba.
He's awesome.
Which is so great, because
Yeah.
he took it, he was very grounded. He didn't play it as I'm going to play myself in a goofy way. He played himself in a kind of dramatic way, which was so fun to watch.
Is this a great, for a comedian, is this a great gig? Because it's both scripted and...
I've said
You
this
get
is
to-
my dream job. If
Oh.
you asked me 2 years ago what would be the job you would most like, it would be a half hour, on cable comedy that it's also somewhat serious and grounded and material, obviously, that I love, and I'm just so proud and grateful to be a part of it.
And you were telling us you'd never been to Hollywood, Florida.
Well, I have never been. Dan Schempf and Alex Anfanger, the creators, Dan's grandparents live near there. They went and visited. They scouted. We thought about maybe shooting some there. We kind of
very
couldn't.
special
It was a
place.
little difficult. We maybe, if there's a season 2, Comedy Central,
You'll go.
Don't shoot in the summer.
we might go. That's the other thing. We shot in the summer. It was very hot.
Yeah.
There's alligators.
We get it. We get it. But we don't want people to miss the show. Check it out tonight on Comedy Central. Big time in Hollywood, Florida, 10:30. Thanks so much, Lenny
Lenny.
Jacobson.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
buddy.
I'm
Thanks for having
sorry,
me.
we're out of time. We want more.